Are you doing the most important things that are going to create the biggest results for you? Have you ever stopped and looked at all the things that you do and identified what it is that creates the biggest results? Hey, welcome back. Jeff Heggie, Daily Success Strategies. Thanks for being with me today. So, a few things I want to talk about today. First of all, I've been away for a week. I was up in Canada. I was on a business trip and it threw everything off. I didn't have everything with me to record these episodes. So I apologize for being gone for a week, but it's also given me an opportunity to reflect on a few things. If you've been following me, you know one of the books before it was released, I read 10X is Easier Than 2X for Benjamin Hardy and Dan Sullivan and did a review for that book. You can find that review at jeffheggie.com. And I highly recommend it. Outstanding book. But the last few weeks, I've been listening to it on Audible again, and I've been reading it again. And it's really given me the opportunity to really reflect on how it impacts myself. The theories in that book that I think are really important, and the things that I've learned in that book that I think will help me the most. Now, again, I encourage you to go read my blog about that on jeffheggie.com, but there's two things that really stand out to me in that book. One is impossible goals, and two is the 80-20 principle and how they talk about that. The impossible goals, just talking about that, just to give a brief summary of it, they were at an event where they were talking, how do we increase our business by 10%? And someone said, you know what, it's actually not a great question because there's so many different things you can do to increase your business by 10%. It's really possible to do a number of things that would do that. A better question would be, how do we 10x our business? Because when you do that, it really narrows down. There aren't a lot of things you can do to 10x a business. And so it really is, okay, what would have to be true for me to accomplish that? And when you can narrow it down to what has to be true, that's when you can focus so much on that individual item or individual scenario, whatever it might be. So there's the whole idea about impossible goals. But the 80-20 rule, what it talks about, relates to, if you've listened to me a lot, you've heard me talk about the not to-do list. In the not to-do list, I encourage you to go through everything you do and keep track of everything you do, whether it's through a week, a month, whatever it is. And then you take everything and you have to do either eliminate it, automate it, or delegate it. And if you can eliminate, automate, or delegate almost everything you do, then you can focus on the most important things. And that's similar to what they talk about with the 80-20 in there. Because if you want to 10x your results, you've got to focus on the 20% that is bringing you the biggest results. And you've got to let go of the 80%. You've got to eliminate it, automate it, or delegate it. And so that's one of the things I want to encourage you right now to do is look at yourself. Identify what those things are that are bringing you the biggest results or can bring you the biggest results if you put all of your focus and attention into it. What are your unique abilities that only you can do? Because everything else has to be, you've got to let go. You've got to eliminate it, delegate it, or automate it. And if you can do that, you're going to see huge results. And there's going to be a point as you do that and you get those results to 10x again, you're going to have to take that 20% and do the same thing with 80% of it and continue to narrow down your focus. Well, today's message is to encourage you to do that yourself. Look and figure out what is your unique ability, what is your 20% that you need to focus on, and what are the things that you need to let go of. And I don't necessarily mean let go of that they're gone, but not you doing them. Delegate them, whatever you have to do. But as I've done this for myself, as I've been looking at it, you know, obviously I'm at 790 something episodes here. Obviously I enjoy doing this. There's a lot of reasons I do the Daily Success Strategies podcast. Some of it's for myself, some of it's because of my listeners. And I want to hear from you what your thoughts are on the podcast. Are you a regular listener? Is it something you enjoy? Just love to hear the thoughts, because I'm trying to determine what my 20% is right now. And right now, I don't know if this is part of it. And so that's what I'm trying to figure out. And so that's why I want some feedback. So send me some feedback, DM me, jeff@jeffheggie.com, whatever. I'd love to hear from you, because there's a number of reasons I enjoy doing it. It keeps me on my toes. I've got to keep up on my studying, those sort of things. So I'm always talking about things that are relevant. It gives me an opportunity when I'm working with someone, to share experiences that are going to help someone else, that might be beneficial to you as a listener, because I've shared an experience with someone I'm working with. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to continue this or not, because I haven't determined if it's part of my 20%, and I want to continue doing that. It's obviously a big time commitment, but like I said, there's a lot of things that I enjoy about it. So please let me know. But my encouragement to you is figuring out what your 20% is. What are the things that are your unique ability that you need to really go all in on? And what are the things that you need to let go of? And again, please go read the article I wrote about 10x is easier than 2x at jeffheggie.com. You can find it there. You'll be able to find the link to the book there. Highly recommend it. And so let me know what you think. All right, talk to you again soon. Athletes put a lot of time, money, and effort into the physical aspect of their sport, but they often neglect the mental game. And the mental game, it's just as important as the physical. In fact, it's often the differentiating factor between good and great athletes. If you really want to reach your full potential, if you want to be a great athlete, you've got to pay attention to the mental game. Now, come and join us in the Confident Athlete program, where you're going to learn how to develop powerful mindset, extreme self-confidence, and really take your game to the next level. Come and check us out at confidentathleteprogram.com/membership. Og Mandino said that the difference between those who have failed and those who have succeeded lies in the difference of their habits. Good habits are the keys to success. Many of the habits that will bring you success in life are easy to do, but they're also easy not to do. I developed the Mindset Journal so that I could easily implement powerful success habits into my daily routine. The power of the Mindset Journal comes from knowing your top priorities and scheduling them into your day. The power of the reticular activating system and its relationship to your goals, your mindset questions, and your daily accountability. So if you want to implement some quick and effective success habits into your daily routine, go to jeffheggie.com/mindset journal and get yours today.